this one is crazy. We already know what they try to do to Trump here. We already know what they did to Charlie Kirk. And now here we go with the sniping at ICE officers. And that's not even the worst part of what happened. I got a lot to talk about right now, a lot to say. This is absolutely disturbing and disgusting. More and more attacks every single week from the left, the radical leftists. The very problem is that they're being radicalized at incredibly high numbers. Incredibly high numbers. It is very extremely disturbing. I got an iced coffee here though, so I'm going to be trying that. Just let me crack this open. Of course, we're still waiting for some people to get in here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back in. Hope everyone out there is doing good. Let's take a look at what's everything's going on right now. I don't know if you guys heard about the Texas ICE situation where, you know, the sniper, but we're going to be talking about all the details. Let me know who's watching though. Slap that like button, subscribe. Let me know who's here. Let me know who we got here, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. No, not anymore, Mr. Sasquatch. But hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I feel like I need to after this whole situation that just happened where they assassinated. I'm pretty sure, you know, they took out some more people. I'm looking up the details now. But it's not looking good. I don't think they took out any ICE officers. Yeah, the only person that got, oh my God, this is disgusting. This whole situation is disgusting. It's the radical left. You saw what they tried to do to Donald Trump. You saw what they did to Charlie Kirk. They keep attacking and they keep trying to hurt innocent people because they're radicalized. It's the trans Tifa. Please, Mr. Trump, show no mercy to the trans Tifa. But smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button, please. We got a lot to talk about. The radical left are continuously being radicalized against common Americans. People that are just trying to do their job. People that are just trying to do their job. Don't know how I feel about this coffee, but anyway, they're being radicalized against, they've been attacking, shooting, harming ICE agents for months now. We gotta crack down on it. Who was the shooting in Dallas? It was a radicalized liberal leftist who actively posted on social media about hating Donald Trump and ICE and, you know, hating ICE officers and deportations and all the things that's going on. We cannot forget about that. Bill Leslie, you know what, brother? You've been in here for some time. Smash that like and subscribe button. What isn't real? The fact that two illegal immigrants that were detained by ICE lost their lives because a sniper was aiming to take out ICE officers, and instead he shot the very people he was trying to supposedly fight for with his social justice bullshit of violence. He ended up taking their lives. He ended up taking their lives. For what? For nothing. Smash that like and subscribe button. Alex, did you hear what happened in Dallas, Texas? Did you hear what happened at the ICE facility in Dallas, Texas? My boy, it's not right. It's not good. It's not okay. They won't stop harming us. They're hurting all of America. They were killing. They're killing everyone and everything. It's not okay. It's not okay, guys. Please smash that like button. So in Dallas, Texas, this young deranged boy who was a radical leftist, a liberal, a demon rat, he was trying to take out ICE officers. And instead of sniping the ICE officers, he killed the illegal alien immigrants. ICE has never killed any illegal alien immigrants under Trump. And this is what the Democrats are doing. They can't shoot. They shouldn't be trying to kill people. It ain't right. It's fucked up. We can't let these radical leftists just keep destroying our country. If anyone shoots at ICE, they should get the death penalty. Because we can see what happens when they try to shoot at ICE officers. They can't aim. They wanted to free the illegal immigrants. Instead, they killed them. What the fuck? That's not right, man. That's not right. That's not right. They unalived 2 innocent illegal immigrants. I'm not on the radical right. I am conservative. I consider myself very moderate. I do have liberal values here and there, but they're far in between. But MAGA 2028. MAGA 2028. 2028. That's really simple, guys. It's really messed up what happened, guys. It is fucked up. It's fucked up. But guys, smash that like and subscribe button. If anyone has any questions, any comments, anything they want to talk about, they can drop some super chats. Everything will be read out loud. The internet is part of the problem because there's people like Destiny and, you know, what's the other guy's name? Hassan Piker. It's not at all what the link I meant to send. The leftist violence is out of control. It is out of freaking control, my guy. It is out of control. Poor Erica, but poor the illegal immigrants. They might have entered this country illegally, but they didn't deserve to die from a Democrat assassin. No, it's fucked up. Why do so many radical lefts have to take people's lives? It's fucked up. It's not right, guys. It's not right. They entered illegally. They did enter illegally, but they didn't deserve to die by a Democrat sniper. They were on their way out of the country. They were about to get deported and sent out of the country. What is the topic? The topic is the recent assassination attempt of ICE officers in Dallas, Texas. They were leaving an ICE facility. They had a couple of detainees in the back of their car, I believe. The assassin had a sniper, and he was, hiding a ways away. And they tried to kill the ICE officers, and he missed and killed 2 illegal immigrants. It's insane. Okay, maybe it wasn't a sniper, it was a Mossar, or however you say it. I'm not familiar with hunting rifles, and I'm not the best with pronunciations either, so. What's an illegal immigrant? Someone who entered the country illegally. I'm not happy about it. It's disgusting. They're targeting law enforcement, people that are trying to do their jobs, and they're trying to take them off of this earth. It is disgusting. I'll answer whatever questions you want. Just drop super chat. It's really, really, really simple. But if you're just a trolly-woolly, your comment will probably just, get ignored. Hit that like and subscribe button. I know these people are crazy. They want to take me out if they could. But spam that like and subscribe button, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I hope Trump is president in 2028. 2028, guys. Have you not heard about the ICE facility shooting in Dallas, Texas? There was illegal immigrants wounded. 2 illegal immigrants died. And all because a Democrat assassin has no aim. This ain't even the first time when a Democrat assassin misses someone and kills civilians. And not to mention, you shouldn't kill a law enforcement officer either. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. I ain't your neighbor, buddy, but that's hilarious, I guess. I don't care if Trump is 98 years old. He can run again in 2028. Trump is giving them due process, but if you want to debate about that, we can. Join my Discord, link in the bio. Link in the bio. Now, it's absolutely ridiculous. They wrote on the bullets, anti-ICE. They didn't even shoot an ICE officer. They just killed illegal immigrants. Why? They didn't have to do that. That wasn't necessary. Why? No, 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 no. I can't debate here unless you drop a super chat on a debate topic. And then we can go back and forth in the comment section in here and whatnot. If you want to hear me win every single debate, just go back through my video history and watch all of them. It's really that simple. Trump will be, he might run again in 2032 as well. That would be a bit interesting, wouldn't it? What do you guys think? Trump 2032? A shooting in Dallas happened at an ICE facility. A radical Democrat leftist tried to take out ICE agents. He had no aim. He killed 2 detainees. It is disgusting. It is disgusting. Hello, Uncle Andy. It's very sad. Excuse me. I don't care if Trump is 120. We will replace him with robot parts. We will replace him with Tesla bot parts. Very, very simple. Yeah, they heard an ICE officer heard a barrage of bullets this morning, and she looked over, saw what happened. Really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. More radical leftists are being radicalized. Thanks to people like Destiny, Hassan Piker. All of these insane people are radicalizing people to do violence against moderate, good American people. Why? Why? Someone said Joe Biden is in better shape. Mental illness is real. Yeah, that's insanity. Hassan has literally called for people's unaliving before. I have no clue what you were talking about. No one will ever believe your lies. So it really doesn't matter what your opinions are. Smash that like and subscribe button, guys. Let's get to 20 likes. And isn't it sad that the Democrat Party says they're gonna take me out like they took out Kirk? Isn't it sad the Democrat Party is calling for political violence against all the people they don't like? Isn't it sad that the Democrat Party is calling for violence against ICE? Is that not sad? Sure, we can have a younger president after Trump is gone, but let's run him in 2032 one more time. I mean, two more times. I got a Arabic coffee right here, guys. Not making fun of anyone's misery. It's actually disgusting and sad to see what happens. I support ICE officers, I support law enforcement, and the Democrat Party does not. They're extremely, extremely angry and evil people. Not all of them, just the extreme radicals. Not all of them, just the demon rats. Why is the Democrat Party so miserable? They gotta leave hate comments. No one ever living a successful, fulfilling life hops on YouTube live streams or anywhere on the internet to leave hateful rhetoric. It just makes me laugh. It's very sad for them. I hope their life gets better. They are hella miserable. Yeah, I actually feel bad when I see someone leaving an angry comment. I actually legitimately feel bad for them because I always remember that, people with amazing, fantastic, fulfilling lives don't spread negativity or hate or troll comments on the internet. They simply do not do that. Simply do not. How do I know their political affiliation? Simple. Trump derangement shows me. Anyone that goes absolutely ballistic over this hat and over this lovely banner is absolutely Trump deranged and a Democrat, a radical leftist, if you may say. Trump derangement. And I don't agree with everything Trump has said, but he was obviously the best president for the job. If you think Kamala would have been better, you're just, extremely deranged liberal. Let's ask presidential predicto. Let's ask presidential predicto, will Ukraine win this war? Will Ukraine win this war against Russia? Let's see, is it even going to give us a summoning answer?
I have no idea.
Seems about right to me. Will they win? Will they take back their land from Russia? Oh, okay, you heard it. He's given all the answers. I said, will they take back their land from Russia? Maybe not. I just wanted to do that to, piss off a few people. But honestly, I don't really appreciate his comments about Ukraine flipping. Maybe he's playing 3D chess, or maybe he's just simply wrong. But I don't think Ukraine is going to take their land back from Russia. I'm sorry. Don't think that's going to happen. But you never know. You never know. Kirk was a great man. He never said anything racist or bad in his life. He did more for people than most Democrats will ever do for themselves, much less others. Ukraine needs to give us those minerals, boy, and then we can help them. Yes, I enjoy Charlie Kirk's content. If Ukraine wants our help, I think they should give us those minerals first. Otherwise, I don't see anything in it for us. Oh, the Democrats are still mad. I love it. It brings a smile to my face. Even though I rather much have them on for a debate and a conversation, I rather them join my Bible study group. Them getting upset is, the third best thing that could happen. It's truly, amazing. But hopefully I'm not radicalizing any more leftists because they're already doing crazy things out there to people. And of course this man was an overweight, white liberal man, not even sure his age, but he looked to be in his early 20s, and he was radicalized by CNN, MSNBC, by so many people to commit violent acts against ICE. For no apparent reason, these people are trying to do their job. To do their job. And you wanna unalive ICE agents? To all you Democrats out there that ever thought about doing this, just remember you could end up unaliving some illegal immigrants. And that's the exact opposite of what you would try to do. That is right, 100%. TDS is real. Actually, I'm saying exactly what the majority of America thinks and says, but okay, you can live in your little liberal bubble as much as you like. I have no problem with that. But I am the reality of America. We believe in discourse and debate. If you disagree with me, you can join my Discord. You can message me on Twitter. We can set up some debates. It's very simple. But the fact is, the majority of America agrees with, probably 90% of what I say. Well, there goes my coffee. No one wants to join my Discord? Well, why are there 300 people in it? Time to go get your climate change degree so you can get indoctrinated into the liberal arts studies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. It was a detainee that was killed. It was 2 detainees from ICE, that were killed. They were aiming for the ICE officers, and, they missed. His bullet said something about, what did his bullet say? I have the screenshot right here. His bullet casings literally had a thing on them where it said anti-ICE. He wrote anti-ICE on his bullet casings. He couldn't even hit the ICE officers. He had a Masora, or however the hell you say it, rifle. It's a hunting rifle, similar to the rifle used against Charlie Kirk. And this man couldn't even hit the ICE officers. He shouldn't have done it anyway. It's disgusting. Don't try to hurt law enforcement officers. But he ended up unaliving some illegal immigrants. He couldn't take out ICE. That is pathetic. He doesn't know how to use a firearm. Keep radical leftists away from firearms because first off, they don't know how to shoot. And second off, they don't need to be near them when they're watching CNN, MSNBC, Hassan Piker, Destiny. No, they don't need to be near that kind of stuff. But it's really simple. I mean, the angels might have protected the agents helping us. I agree with you. But at the same time, no one deserves to lose their lives. I just hope this is a learning lesson for all the Democrat liberals out there. All the Democrat liberals out there. I hope you realize if your plan is to hurt any ICE officers, at the end of the day, you could end up hurting, an illegal immigrant. So don't do that. First off, these people have families. They're just doing their job. They're just doing their job. But smash that like and subscribe button, guys. They're just following orders. The only people are lost are the radical left. They need Jesus. They need to turn away from the demon rat party. They need to turn away from the demon rat party, already claiming it's Democrats. I mean, last time I checked, there's 2 parties. One of them is anti-ICE, and one of them is pro, law enforcement and pro-ICE. So, I mean, it's only common sense. It's the demon rat party, the demon rat party, the demon rat party. The demon rats are too far gone. You're too far gone. Do you really have to keep asking me? Look at the hat. This is not satire. Is it satire that the Democrats won't stop trying to assassinate people? Is that satire? You can hear me perfectly fine. Mr. Trolly Woly Wool. You're un-American. Lots of people say demon rat. The funny part is the people that are trying to get rid of these ICE agents, they're always white, overweight liberals. It's never Hispanics or anyone actually has ever had any experience with ICE. It's just a bunch of overweight liberals that watch too much CNN and they watch too much Destiny. If you love me, drop a super chat or join the YouTube membership, or if you have any comments or questions, anything you want read out loud, you can just drop a super chat. I've never seen so many adults get upset about a damn hat. I've never seen so many liberals get upset about a damn hat. Let's get a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. Absolutely. Okay, there's your moment of silence for Charlie Kirk. I love the Constitution, just like Donald J. Trump. You know who else loves the Constitution? All of MAGA and, majority of the conservative, moderate people in this country. You know who doesn't like the Constitution? The Democrats that constantly try to silence people for their views. The Biden administration's tried to silence people on YouTube, on Facebook. Sorry guys, I'm sick. Trump has followed due process. Not one single time has Trump, not followed due process. Google admitted that the Democrat Party tried to silence Trump and his supporters off of YouTube and Google, all during Biden's administration. Oh no, he ain't gonna run for president, man. He ain't gonna run for president. This ain't rage bait. This is just what the majority of the country wants. What the majority of the country wants is Trump 2028. It's very simple. Easy rage bait, 10 out of 10. This ain't rage bait. It ain't rage bait to say DEI is racist either. DEI is literally a practice mostly used to hire, women or people of color and exclude white people. DEI puts black people ahead of white people. It's racist against anyone unless you're a black woman. And that is facts. And guess what? Soon enough, there's a high likelihood that the trans community won't be able to purchase firearms anymore because they'll be under the mental derangement class. They won't be able. What shooting? The one that happened in Dallas. The one that happened in Dallas at the ICE facility where the liberal, chunky monkey boy, the white guy that was like 300 pounds and sat home and watched CNN and Destiny all day, decided he didn't like ICE and he wanted to go try to, unalive them. Unalive them. Every single incident that happens that, ironically, the same people that would love more gun control, they are committing these gun crimes. So I don't want to hear any possible legislation about more gun control, more gun control. How about more control on radical leftists and the media they're consuming? They need to ban MSNBC, they need to ban CNN. It's brainwashing, and not to mention, they're encouraging violence and destruction in our communities. It is absolutely disgusting. I won't respond to your chat because I'm getting thousands of comments. If you want me to respond or talk about something specific, you can drop a super chat. Very, very, very simple. You want me to stop talking about what I'm talking about to talk about what you want to talk about? It's very simple. I am Charlie, you are Charlie, whatever you guys want to talk about. I don't like breakfast at all. I hate it. I never eat it. Thousands of comments every single live stream. Check the stats of the total viewers of all the live streams. I'm doing more views than you. I mean, this one's probably not doing anything crazy, but I do more views than your favorite streamer, Parker. My total views are higher than his, which makes me think that he's botting his viewers, because botted viewers never count in your final statistics, which I found out. And it always says he has 3K people watching, but his final numbers are lower than mine. But he streams for twice as long. The people that are mentally ill are the people protesting and attacking ICE agents. It is disgusting. First off, I don't know how to debate Dean Parker. Second off, my debate style is completely different than his. I don't like to do 2 or 3 minutes of, a conversation on a phone and then be taken out of context and posted a million times on his YouTube. No, thank you. If someone wants to debate me, they can come on here live on stream. We can talk for 30 minutes, for an hour, maybe 2 hours. Republican versus Democrats is Israel's Jewish propaganda to divide the country and demonize your neighbor. Don't fall for it. I don't believe that for an instance. That's extremely anti-Semitic. And, it's not about demonizing my neighbor. It's that, my Democrat neighbor wants to cut off 11-year-olds' penises and give them hormones. If that ain't demon shit, then what the fuck is? Like, if that ain't demon shit, then what is? The Republicans don't want that. The conservatives don't want that. The Democrats want to kill their babies when they're 9 months pregnant. And they want to let people, use the organs in the fetus for all kinds of crazy, disgusting stuff. They want to drink the blood, the adrenaline chrome, all kinds of wacko fucking shit. Do your research, look into it. That is what all the Democrat Party is about. It's not, controlled opposition. It's not, Israeli propaganda. It's none of that shit. It's not about dividing the country. I'm trying to bring them together, but the Democrat Party, once again, their values are completely radical. They want to harm law enforcement. They want to harm ICE agents. That ain't the same values as mine. The left are corrupt by design. Yup. They are the most corrupt, some of the most corrupt individuals in this country. People think that Trump is, wrong for owning hotels, making a, what is it called? Having a novelty crypto coin, You think that's bad? Well, how about you look at, demonic people like Gavin Newsom that are directly stealing from the taxpayers? When you buy a novelty crypto coin, that is just a novelty thing. No one is forcing you to do that. But when Gavin Newsom steals the taxpayer money that you're forced to give to the government, that is pure evil and corruption. And if you can't see the difference, you are blind as a bat. When Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, make illegal business deals with foreign countries that go against United States interests, that is pure evil and corruption. It's more than obvious there's no controlled opposition. Because if this was controlled opposition, or if this was something with Israel, then one party probably wouldn't be pure demonic values. Now, not all Democrats believe these values. That's why all Democrats aren't demonic. What actual evidence for what claims? You have to be specific. If you're not going to be specific about your question, then you're not going to drop a super chat. I'm not going to sit here and go into all of this. It's all public knowledge. It's all on Google. If you don't want to spend 3 minutes researching, that ain't my problem. Nothing about this is rage bait. This is literally how the majority of America feels. That's why we voted for Trump. Millions more people voted for Trump than Harris. She lost 7 swing states. Does that not tell you anything about what the average American wants? We want to deport all of these illegal immigrants. We don't want to keep them in our country. I'm not falling for your dumb comments, so keep spamming all you want. If you want me to talk about something, if you want me to read about something, or if you want me to tell you something, any questions, comments, topics, just drop some super chats. The Democrats love gerrymandering. Both sides love gerrymandering. And if you don't like it, then you should go into politics to change it. Just like the radical Democrats, if they like open borders and they like, illegal immigration, then they should go into government to change it. You can't change this through violence. All you're gonna do is enrage Trump more and more to target your liberal, left, radical, trans Tifa movement. That's all that's gonna happen. He's already gonna call you guys terrorists. He's already gonna, put you in the RICO Act. The liberals, I had a dream that Trump started locking up liberals left and right because of all the ridiculous stuff that they were saying all over the internet and all the little groups talking about, oh, they want this person unalived, they want this person unalived. I had a dream that Trump just started locking all of them up and throwing them all in prison. And at the same time, I was like, damn, I support this, but they're gonna call Trump a fascist. And sure enough, that's exactly what they started to do. But hey, if you want, the destruction and the death of innocent people, that is fucked up. Wake up, America. Trump was right about everything. We need to lock up. We should be locking up these people. A death threat against someone, you should either get a criminal case or a civil lawsuit. These people shouldn't be walking around here saying death to this, death to that. Hell no. Hell no. W rage bait? It's not rage bait. It's not rage bait. Is what only liberals? Mostly, yeah, it's mostly only radical leftists. A true far right doesn't exist in America. Now later, I'm going to be debating someone that's a little bit more on the far right, but I'm going to try to bring him into, our American values. He's one of those people that, believes in a lot of different extremely right-wing policies that are just not going to happen and are not possible. So what I'm going to tell him is he should, go for a party that aligns closer to his values instead of, making these radical right comments about how he's anti-immigration. I'm not anti-immigration, but this radical right guy is. But there's very, very, very slim amount of people. I've just seen probably less than 1% of the population that is in America that's radical right. But I would say, 40 to 50% of the American voters are, probably not that high. I'm not going to put that number on it, but a high, let me take that comment back. A high majority of American voters that are Democrats are, radicalized leftists. The majority of Democrats are completely radical left. They aren't just moderate left, they are extremely far left. A lot of you Democrats have said pretty sickening things, to be honest with you. Oh, the Democrats are sick, disgusting individuals. What's my opinion on Canada? They're destroying themselves. I completely disagree with you. They are not, the same sides of the same coin. No, they are completely different. And if you don't see that, I don't understand. If you want to join my Discord, we can debate on there. We can set up some debates. Just join my Discord. No one's gonna lose their Medicaid except illegal immigrants. Woo! I thought the hat was for Eric. Trump not trolling. No, this isn't for Eric Trump. This is for Donald J. Trump. But we could vote for Eric too. I like Donald Jr. more than Eric, to be honest with you. And I know what you guys are gonna scream. Oh, cokehead, cokehead. Where's your evidence? Having a cold is not being a cokehead. Two very, very different things. I'm stating the evil, How is are we / Canada destroying? Democracy is an indigenous mill, which the interests of the nations are ground down in favor of the interest of a political party. Interesting comment. But let me think for a second. Let me think. Processing. Are you trying to say that our, democracy is in favor of a political party outside of our country? I don't think so. But someone asked how Canada is hurting themselves because you guys basically legalized illegal immigration. I mean, you said anyone that comes in here on a boat can stay as long as they, go to a diploma mill where they don't actually get an education, or they get some random gas station job, or, they start a business for $2, whatever. Not $2, but they own a random business, they can stay, even if they entered the country illegally. No country in the world allows that. If you want to start a business or get a visa, once you enter illegally in America, it doesn't matter if you get approved for a visa. As soon as they find out that you entered illegally, you're going back home. You're getting deported. I'm saying it tricks people into supporting whatever side they choose instead of actually supporting the interests of the people. Oh, I do support the interest of the people. The working class party is, the MAGA Republican Party. Now, is everything they do perfect? Does it all, help the average working man? Probably not. But is it the better choice? Absolutely. People that are politically defranchised are very, foolish into thinking, oh, the world needs to work the way I want it to work. We can't support any politics because that's going to make the biggest change. That's not going to do nothing. Just because you're pointing out the obvious that no political party is perfect and it doesn't fit all of your interests perfectly, that does absolutely nothing. We live in America. There's a two-party system. If you don't want to be in politics, just walk away and be quiet about it. Don't sit here and give me a yapping discussion about, oh, we can't support Democrat or Republican because they don't align with my interests, perfectly. I work at 7-Eleven. I need all of Trump's bills to fit my life perfectly and improve just my life. Nobody else matters except me. And these things aren't fitting my political interests. I'm sorry, that's never going to happen, and that's not what America is about in the first place. And if you don't want to vote, you don't got to vote. How many of you think men can become a woman by putting on a dress? Very curious. I'm sure all the Democrats in here do. It's not always about Democrats and Republicans, because nowadays we got these people that are so radical left, they don't like to affiliate with the Democrat Party. Voting won't fix anything. That's another lie. It just decides what side's tax is what. You mean it decides if we have lower or higher taxes? Yeah, that can fix someone's business. I have no idea what you're talking about. It sounds like you're living in a world of delusion. Voting is exactly what fixes things. Just because it doesn't make your life perfect isn't my problem. You're supposed to make your own life perfect, not rely on the government. So the fact that you expect to vote for a party and it fixes your life, that's never gonna happen. You gotta fix your own life. Once again, the government isn't gonna fix your life. Sorry that you're 30 years old and things aren't going your way, but you gotta fix your own life. The only thing that politics can do is lower your taxes, give you more, gun rights of freedom and less gun control, less government overreach, etc., etc., etc. Voting for a specific political party isn't gonna get you a Lamborghini and a mansion. That's not what its design was for, but apparently the radical Democrats think that. Or they expect that out of their favorite politician. They wanted Kamala Harris to get them a house. That's what she promised them, to get them a house. That's why they voted for Kamala, because she said she would get you your first house. Oh, you thought Kamala Harris was gonna get you a house. Kamala Harris doesn't give a damn about you. She ain't getting you a fucking house. She ain't giving you a fucking thing. We have less and less government overreach than ever. We fired a shit ton of IRS workers. We fired a shit ton of useless government employees. We're having less and less government overreach as the months goes by. Less and less government reach as the months go by. Yep, I know. I was talking about the active Dallas shooter. He unalived 2 illegal immigrants and harmed a bunch of other ones. He was a Democrat, a radical leftist. That's exactly what the problem is. That's another problem. All the politics aside, now we got a political violence issue with the left. See, here we go, back to ad hominem, using things out of context. That's all the Democrat Party can do, because they can't talk about policy and they can't talk about politics, just like I do. So all they want to do is insult, take things out of context, etc., etc. It's pathetic. It's sad. I didn't see any mods remove your comments. Dudes from Texas and Oklahoma. Pretty sure he's not a Dem. Who? Why did the Democrats take that extra strength Tylenol, please? I mean, that's an interesting question. I don't want to offend any of my basketball. Cold, 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 cold. I just got here. What happened? A radical Democrat leftist has attempted to unalive some ICE officers in Dallas, Texas at an ICE facility. Unfortunately, he missed and unalived some illegal alien immigrants instead, and his ammunition said anti-ICE on the empty rounds. So as we can see, autism has, been getting worse and worse over the years. It's not that it never existed. That's not the argument. Unused rounds. Okay, fair enough. I love how Democrats are taking handfuls of Tylenol on Twitter when it's literally linked to, freaking kidney failure. That's horrible. And it's also linked to that other thing everyone already knows because it's all over the news. I can grow a beard. I just choose not to have a scruffy thing. That way I can, eat the foods I like without having shit in my face. But respect to you if you got a beard. I love my long bearded friends. I guess the Democrats don't believe in the Harvard studies about Tylenol. I guess they don't believe the FDA about Tylenol. But smash that like and subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. I'll probably hop off here in like 4 or 5 minutes and get another stream going once I find some people to debate. Excuse me. Well, you can argue that for both parties, Shinobi. But if they're telling you that Tylenol does this, and that, and this, if they say Tylenol has 5 really bad side effects to it, if you continuously take it, you're gonna tell me you don't believe in, hundreds of studies, at least one of these side effects are bad, and it's probably not a good idea. If that's not enough for you, then you're not very common sense. You can, push the narrative that, oh, it's political, it's being pushed for politics. Okay, you can say that all day, but what about the 20 other studies that also say that it causes liver problems? Zero studies, zero! I guess you don't believe in Harvard then. I guess you don't believe in all these other organizations. I encourage you to go to whitehouse.gov and check out the, 8 sources they linked you about Tylenol, but you probably don't want to educate yourself. You're probably not going to do that. Aaron, you don't want to debate me. That's your issue. Gold! You're right, I should become a radical leftist and do what all those other maniacs did. No, thank you. Not interested. This is not rage bait. Hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I have no clue what that is. J Money, no clue what that is. Well, maybe you should learn how to spell and I could, actually talk about your comments. But since you can't even spell, stay safe, everyone. Stay safe. Rage bait! Rage bait! No! I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys. I'm glad you're not yelling. Are you sure? Are you sure? Ibuprofen is probably better. I prefer ibuprofen, but it can also cause liver issues from what I hear. I'm not sure. But hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I don't even know you, my guy. No one believes you. That's fair enough. Negative attention is better than no attention. But yeah, we've been talking about this situation for a minute, and I need a break for a few minutes, and then I'll prepare my next one. Oh God, not another crazy furry person in here. Anyway, we can debate, we can talk, we can discuss, we can talk about whatever you guys like. Join my Discord, link in the bio. Who remembers the commercials with the long list of side effects? I mean, I don't know if you still watch TV, but that's still today. If you guys have any comments, questions, any final things before I hop off, you can drop a super chat. It is sick. The wacky, dim women eating Tylenol like it's candy is sick. Trump derangement syndrome. That's some evidence. When we look back at history, that is some evidence. That is some evidence. I'll give you guys 20 seconds. You can drop regular comments. If it's good, I'll answer. Or drop a super chat if you guys have anything you want to talk about. If not, I'm going to hop off here for a few minutes and then set up another live stream or a debate or a discussion, something. All right, guys. Have a good one. I'll be back in a bit. Maybe in 30 minutes or 1 hour. Drink plenty of water when streaming. I probably will. You don't have to watch me if you don't want to, Axam. But I'll be back. Stay healthy, everybody. Peace. Love, prosperity, and peace.